Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I thought in this video I'd kind of go over another survival kit for you. My survival kit videos seem to get a lot of views, so and I like building them and like doing them. So I thought I'd go over another piece of gear I got and another survival kit that I've built, and we'll go from there. So anyway, what I got here is the kit we're going to talk about today is this one here. It's the Maxpedition. It's in the Maxpedition Fatty organizer. And if you've seen my previous videos, I did a video, I don't know, a year or two ago on the organizer bag survival kit, where I got this little organizer bag, and I made a survival kit out of it, and I used that. Basically, it's in my County Comm EOD bag, and it stays in there all the time. But I've found new things, and like I said before, my kits are constantly changing and updating and whatnot. So I found this Maxpedition Fatty organizer, and this thing it's awesome. There's a lot of videos out here already on YouTube, but I thought I'd go through mine and show you what's in mine. So basically, it's not really going to be a review of the bag itself, but I'll give you some basic dimensions and stuff. It's 7 inches long, 5 inches wide, and it's 2 inches thick. However, with the way I have it packed in here right now, it's like 4.5 inches thick. So let's open it up and go through the contents. First off, before we open it up, you can see on the front here it has a little mesh pouch on the front, and your Velcro here if you want to put a Velcro name tag or whatever. I got the SE Izula, or rat cutlery Izula, with the whistle on a paracord neck lanyard type, and a custom made sheath made by myself. All right, let's open it up here. I have to say, this bag is it's filled to the brim, and it's just awesome for what all it's got in it. It's just unbelievable. All right, we'll start from the left here, and we'll go over to the right. Now, what's cool? I mean, there's several things cool about this Fatty organizer, but as you can see on the front here, it has elastic straps, and then it has 3 big elastic straps, and then in front of those on each one it has 2 smaller elastic straps, so you can put pens, pencils, and whatnot. It also has a large pocket that goes down behind here, and a little, I guess, key keeper if you want to hang keys or whatever on there. Alright, let's start from here. Basically, here, a Sharpie, black Sharpie marker comes in handy. Use it for lots of things. A regular number 2 pencil, and then just a pen. Here I have a lighter. This is a off-brand Bic lighter type, and it's got some duct tape wrapped around it, as well as some electrical tape wrapped around it. And right here is a mini fishing kit that I've put together. Got everything in there for fishing. It's got lures, got line, sinkers, some little spinner baits, a couple little spoons. There's all kind of little fishing goodies in there. That pretty much takes care of the front. So let's go into the back of this pocket. Basically, several things in the back. First of all, the wet ones. These things come in handy. I've said in previous videos, personal hygiene is a big thing, especially out in the woods. And you know what? If you forget your toilet paper, this thing is awesome. These are awesome. So I got some wet ones in there. Also have, stuck way down here, kind of hard to get out, for a little bit on the water end, is I have 2 of these Aqua Bags. These are 1 liter bags, heavy duty plastic bags, and I got these from Survival Resources. They're awesome, heavy duty. They stand up on their own when they're full, and they're marked at the 1 liter mark. Also have a couple of the Catadine Micropure tablets here for water purification. Also in the back there is a Right in the Rain all-weather pad, and then behind that is one 55-gallon contractor's grade trash bag, the big 3 mil thick trash bag for a shelter option. So I got water, I got some shelter, and I got the beginnings of fire, and I got food. That's basically, that takes care of this side here. Everything that's in the left side. Talk about the center for a minute. The center, right here on the seam, it has a big elastic strap too. Got a lot of things in there. First of all, this is about 25 feet of this nylon type cordage. I got this from work, so I don't even know what brand, what it even is, but it's similar. It's small like fishing line, but it's extremely strong. Some type of, probably, I don't know, some type of paracord material or something, who knows. Anyway, next is 50 feet of tarred bank line. Some more cordage. I got a straw. This will go to something else here in just a second. And then just a cheap LED 2 AAA light. Comes in handy. It's not the best light in the world. I am going to upgrade this light to something smaller because this thing is just too long. It's like 5.5, 6 inches long. It's way too long. And it's not the greatest, but it does perform its task. I mean, it stays in here and it works fine. All right, let's move on to the right. The right side of the pouch has some other cool features on it too. Similar to the left side, as you can see on the right side, these elastic straps go horizontal, whereas on the left side they were vertical. And it has, instead of 3, it has 2 large straps, one on each side, and then 2 medium elastic bands attached to the top of those. Whereas the other one were kind of, on this side it was like 3 medium and then 2 small on each of the medium. So over here, a little bit different. On the right here, it's a rolled up bandana. Bandana has multiple uses, hundreds of uses for cotton bandana. Alright, this is an Aqua Frontier water filter. It's just the one that does the 20 gallons, and that goes with the water straw that's back there. Leatherman Super Tool. I've had this tool for many years. It's served me well. It's a great tool. It was an extra one. I've got a couple of these, so put this one in there for a tool. Down in these elastic things here, if I can get everything out here, I'll just pull this whole thing out here. All right. Right here on top, in this little baggie, inside of here is, it's got a little card, and it has some Gorilla duct tape wrapped around it, some electrical tape wrapped around it, and some sandpaper, some 1600 grit sandpaper you can use for sharpening knives and whatnot. Here's just a cheap Mylar blanket. It folded up flat. Something's better than nothing, so I got this one. I've had it for years, but never been opened. And I wrapped around the top of it some more Gorilla duct tape. Also, inside, I got it Ranger banded together here. Move these Ranger bands out of the way. And inside here, I got some very large Band-Aids. You never know, you might need a Band-Aid. As well as a Mira you could use for signaling, looking at wounds, multiple uses for a Mira. Alright, in the very back here, I have just an old Sucret's throat lozenge tin, and in here is my fire kit. Multiple ways to start fire, a mini Bic lighter there, some stormproof matches, a ferro rod, jute twine, Vaseline impregnated cotton balls, some wax impregnated cotton balls, just several different ways for fire starting. And since this is a metal tin, I can make char cloth in it with the bandana. So that basically takes care of that. Well, there's one more pocket, as you can kind of see here on camera, maybe not. Right here on the back is a zippered pocket. Another neat feature of this bag. Basically back here, got some triple aught steel wool, also for starting fires. You can use that for, cleaning rust off of things. Multiple uses for steel wool. Little tube of super glue. Super glue comes in handy again for lots of different things. Kind of a multi-use item there. A little first aid kit. Just a miniature first aid kit. It's got a couple of Band-Aids. It's got a 4x4 pad in there. A couple of steri strips. Some safety pins, several different sizes of safety pins, as well as some Tylenol, ibuprofen, stuff like that. Just a mini little first aid kit. Let's see. Also back in here, zip ties. Several different sizes zip ties. These things come in handy for all different types of things again as well. A little case here with a couple of razor blades in there. Again, extra cutting tool. And then just a 1 gallon freezer bag, Ziploc freezer bag that you could use for storage and basically anything else that you wanted to do. So anyway, this is a pretty good kit, I think, I put together. The only thing that I'm really missing is like a compass, and I think that's about the only thing that I can think of I'm missing. I've got everything else pretty much covered. No food in here because the food wouldn't fit. I mean, it's just I've got it packed out so much. But that's not what it was for. It was basically like an emergency type survival kit that originally I had put together. What I was going to do was put it in my ribs pack. When I went hiking and stuff, I was just going to take this pack and just throw it in there, and that way I had all my survival stuff in one. But it just, like I said before, it kind of took the place of the old organizer bag survival kit. So this kit is now inside of my EOD utility bag inside my car that I take around everywhere with me. So, and it's modular. So again, previous videos I talk about how I like my equipment modularized. So I can basically just grab this, got a good grab handle, grab this out of the bag, and if I want to, I can hook it on my belt, or I can take some of this cordage, fashion up some a little strap, throw it around my shoulder, and go that way. So in the back here, as you can see, it's got some molly straps, and I'm thinking about putting on here some belt keepers or a couple of small little carabiners, so I can easier way to attach it to my belt. But anyway, as you can see, a lot of stuff fits in that little bag. I'd highly recommend it, especially for survival kits. I mean, this thing, you could get all kind of stuff in here, and I played around with this, different configurations and all that, and this is kind of what I came up with that kind of fits what I want to do and what I need it for. But again, it's one of my more comprehensive type kits. I would consider this a small medium kit, maybe on the lines of the more medium aspect. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Have any questions, comments, feel free to let me know. I appreciate all your views and your comments and support. And until I see you on another video, y'all take care.